every slide, every heartbeat, one club, one side. THFC, till we die. Raise that cockerel to the sky. We are Tottenham marching on. Lily white hearts burning strong. THFC, till we die. Hear our thunder rolling wide. From the lane to far and wide. THFC, till we die. Till we die.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this pre-record, and welcome to, of course, THFC Till We Die. I had to play that intro again. I know it's not match day, but that intro and that song is so good. I had to play it again. Do big up to O'Connell Designs for actually doing that intro and doing the theme song for us as well. We are looking to put all the songs, all Tottenham related songs that O'Connell Designs have done for us onto a Spotify playlist and put it on Spotify for you guys to download them onto your phones or have them in ringtones or whatever, or listen to them. It is something that we are in the works of doing. Also, guys, I will be doing a live show, but the next live show, I am going to put a poll in the chat because we're looking to see if you guys are interested, if want us to do some merchandise. Now we're talking about t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, that sort of thing. So we don't want to do them thinking just to assume that you guys want them. We're going to leave it up to you. So, guys, just let me know in the comment section below if you would like us to start doing merch and what merch you would like us to do. And also, we will put a poll into a live chat as well, so you can get your thoughts on the matter. Right, this is the player rating show. This is where I go over all the ratings from the team from yesterday's heartbreaking draw. It really was. It was gutting. We deserved the win yesterday. We really did deserve the 3 points. The players gave everything. It really was. I said it yesterday. It was the most nerve-wracking watch-along I have ever done. The anxiety I was feeling through the whole game. And we're probably going to get that as we go on. Probably going to get next Sunday as well, with next Saturday with the Wolves game. And then we've got Villa away, then we've got Chelsea away, then we've got Leeds at home, then Chelsea away, then Everton at home. What doesn't help at the time of this recording that Nottingham Forest did win 3-1, I think, today at home to Burnley, which puts them on 35 points. So they're now, or 36 points. So they're now 5 points ahead of us. West Ham play Palace tomorrow, and if that happens, then they will be 4 points ahead of us. If we don't get result next Saturday against Wolves and West Ham win and Forest then win, we could be staring down the defeat of relegation very soon. But look, it's not going to get to that because I still believe we're going to stay up, and we're going to stay up by 1 point. That is, Colin has clipped me saying that he may come back to haunt me, that comment, but I think we will stay up and stay up by a point. But let's get on with the play ratings. I think this is it. And here we are. This is the team that started yesterday. I'm going to start with Antonio Kingsley, again started in goal. For me, he gets a 7. He started really well, dealt with corners well. He's commanded off the box, I thought was very encouraging and very good to see. His ball distribution too was pretty good. And also in the first half, I don't think he had any chance with the goals, by the way. You can't blame him for the goals. But what I will say, there was one free kick in the first half where the Tottenham defence were absolutely caught cold, and Danny Welbeck got a head onto it. And, you know, Kingsley was there, big and strong, got down quick, saved it. If that was Vicario, I think we would have considered a few more. Will we see Kingsley in for Wolves next week? Vicario may be back. I think he may do. I think he deserves the Wolves game. I think he's really redeemed himself. And as I said, you can't criticise him for any of the 3 goals that he's conceded in the 2 games. Can you really be really critical of him? And the answer to that is no. Maybe for the Sunderland goal, you could slightly say that he was going to his left, to his left anyway. but you can't help a ball being deflected, and that was the thing. So look for me, he's done absolutely fantastic. Pedro Porro yesterday scored a goal, brilliant header, was really reactive to that cross coming in by Xavi. And the goalkeeper, yes, made a hash of it, but he was there. He put himself where it's harder and he got to it first. And that's what you want. And give us the lead, a deserved lead as well, because we were playing well at that time. He did set the tone early, but question marks again, always defensively. When the Brighton put on the I think Minimoto came on, he did skin him a few times. And for me, do you know what? I just feel going forward he's great, but he's still suspect to being dodgy in the back. Now, Kevin Danso, look, I give him a 5. I think he would have got a 7 yesterday, but I've marked him 2 because of the mistake he made at the end. And should he have knocked it into Rosette? I'm sure if he had his time again, that ball would have been straight in the Rosette, and we win the game. We get the 3 points. We're out the relegation zone, and then we've got them 3 points. But his mistake did lead to Brighton getting that late equaliser. And just on the side note, absolutely disgusting the racial abuse he's received. I hope them people or persons or people are found and prosecuted to the highest standard that they can be prosecuted. And this again, I will be doing the show on it. Social media needs to do a lot more than what they're doing, because at the moment they are not doing enough. And vile people like this, and they are vile, they're not even human beings, they're just scum of the earth, can say things. And he is a human being at the end of the day. He will be affected by this. He makes a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So he made a mistake yesterday. It led to a goal. How many players in the league yesterday, up and down the league, either playing professionally or playing part-time, don't make a mistake on the football pitch? There is no need for racial abuse, and there's no need for that. But I will give him a 5. He did make an excellent last-ditch clearance to prevent Danny Welbeck from scoring. Made a great block to stop Maniato's shot too. Solid for most of the game, but was at fault for the Brighton second goal. Did not clear his lines, which for me lowers his rating. And but sad, but he will hopefully be back for Wolves, and this doesn't affect him. Just needs to, dust himself down and come again. Mickey van der Ven for me gets a 6. He led by example as captain yesterday. There was a lot of questions who would be captain. I think it's one of the few games for me that Mickey van der Ven has led by example. He led the team, and even with the equaliser, he seemed going around picking everyone up at the end of the game and trying to do a captain's job. He was strong on the ball and he did use it well. A huge improvement he did better performance than we have seen in the last couple of weeks. But he did nearly turn it into his own net when when Brighton hit the post early in the first half. But luckily it didn't. And maybe that's the bit of luck we need to keep us in the league. Maybe our luck is turning a little bit. But he was one of Tottenham's better players yesterday. And to round up the back four, Destiny Udogie gets the 6 for me. He provided balance and was a threat from the start. He really was. I thought he was great. The way he was bombing down that wing, trying to help out. And always there, if Xavi had the ball, he was there, right, give it to me, let me go in there. And but his overlapping was great. But it did fade a little bit as the game went on. Don't forget, he's only coming back from injury. So he should be up to probably 90% fitness now. But that last 10%, so we did fade a little bit as the half went on. Now we're going for Bentancur and Bazumas. Bentancur made a return from injury. I thought he was excellent yesterday, and I thought his passing was good. He had a solid performance. Okay, it wasn't the most standout performance, but I think when you do most of your work and you're solid and you just do the simple things, and that's what we were missing yesterday. I think it was great to have him back, and I can't wait to see him getting back for the games coming back for the end of the season. Basuma gets a 5 for me. He did start well, but he did fade as well, also coming back from injury. I think one thing, both him and Bentancur lack match fitness and that sharpness and fitness. So that will come with the more games they play. So look, for me, solid performances, but 5 and 6 for me. Colin Gallagher for me gets a 7. I thought he was brilliant yesterday. I was really impressed with him. bit of the Conor Gallagher that we know can play. He really did show the signs of the Gallagher at Chelsea and Palace. He was pressing from the front, worked hard, and got forward more. He was energetic and competitive, and he did left the pitch when he got substitutes for standing ovation, and rightly so as well. It was very close between him and Xavi for man of the match for me, but I gave it to Xavi because of Xavi's goal and the way his assist and goal as well. We will get on to Xavi in a minute, but for me, Gallagher gets a 7. Better performance, so we need more of that. Simmons, for me, is man of the match. He did get a goal and he did get an assist as well. He did set up Porro for the first goal and he scored that cracking second goal. Absolutely, probably one of the goals of the season for me. He did start poorly, though. He didn't start great. He was tightly marked. He was being fouled a lot, wasn't getting a lot from the referees. But more as the half went on, the more he got involved and the more he started to make things tick. And that's what we need. We need a Simmons that's going to make things tick. And as I said, got an assist, scored a cracking second goal, and the emotions at the end when they equalised shows how much it means to him. Shows how much it really meant to him yesterday. But look, the only slight thing I would say, his celebration. I'm going to be a little bit harsh here. Maybe the celebration was one of the factors why we got 8 minutes of time added on. I think without it, I think if he just scored, got the ball, went back to the halfway line, or did a bit of a celebration, I think we've only got 5 minutes and we win the game. It's not. I'm not. Maybe I'm just being a bit harsh and a bit picky, but there was a lot of emotion yesterday, so I can understand the celebrations well. But were they one of the reasons he did get booked for it as well? Were that one of the reasons why we got the 8 minutes? Maybe I'm just being picky. Let me know in the chat. Dominic Solanke gets a 5 for me. Mixed display from Solanke. Didn't really affect the game too much. Wasn't really the threat we needed up front. He did protect the ball well. He did come deep and he did try to get things going. He did set up Xavi for the goal, for the ball that hit the post as well when we were 1-0 up, and then he made it 2-0 up. But he's not one of the best strikers in the Premier League, and that was proven yesterday. Just very quickly, I want to go over my ratings for the subs. Archie Gray gets a 5, Matez Tell gets a 5, Paluna gets a 5, Burville gets a 6. One thing about Burville, he's been getting a lot of hate recently, but also with the way that he was there, he was fast. He pickpocketed the ball off the Brighton player to set up Xavi for the second goal. And I think for me, that's why he gets a 6. And Jed Spence gets a 5. Really, didn't have an impact on the game. But look, there are my player ratings. So let me know if you agree or disagree. So look, we're all waiting for the West Ham game tomorrow night, aren't we? To see where we are. Can we start next weekend being only 1 point behind, or are we going to be 4 points behind? It's going to be a massive weekend next weekend, but these players showed yesterday they're up for the fight. More of that, please. Absolutely more of that. But guys, that is it. That is your player rating. So let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments as well if you'd like us to do some merch, and what merch would you like us to do. We're thinking of doing hoodies, t-shirts, and mugs as well. So let us know what you think of that. But guys, we are back later. There'll be another video out later with the with after the whistle, not after whistle, after the presser as well, ladies. So do watch out for that as well. And then we're back on tomorrow, of course, live at 8 o'clock with I'm still toying if I'm doing a hate along or not. I'm thinking about it. But guys, do watch out for that. But guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Come on, you Spurs in the mic.